National Football League.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. It's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Here we get a look at Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the 49ers. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt. To that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down carry for Taylor. Escapes a defender. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking in the air here. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Has some room to work. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown. Colts and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Jair Brown.
Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Here's a throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on,
set. 60 by 6. Check up.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4. Colts ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. You can't blame him for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, it is touchdown offense.
Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side.
On the set.
First down, play action. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. To throw here on first down. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. All set to go now from the 35. Working on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
And the Colts, first down.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it. We'll catch up with the Colts, ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
70 line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down by Jair Brown. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Hey.
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Come on. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete. Asante Samuel on
The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
Sit on the option. Nick Bosa on the stop. Brought down back at the 32.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. '49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's on target to Pierce. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Great pass there from the rookie out of Georgia, and a new set of downs for him too. 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going play action. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Finds Woods. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side into the hands of Boyd. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar Knight. Hut.
Now a toss play, Taylor. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
More yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Check go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First down and goal to
Let's
go.
go now.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts come through to tie it in the 4th. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down.
Colts ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Let's go. Get up.
Now throw to start the drive. It's caught, Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy.
Brings up 2nd and
Colts
11
losing by 7.
at the 50-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. We'll check it down to Taylor. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now to throw. He finds Pittman, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hook.
Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Check go.
Back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Setting up to pass. Catch made. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, now the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have them up to that 23. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a gift to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing now off the play action. Hauled in by Downs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7. They're throwing it. He finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This is Taylor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now. He rolls to his right. That's on target to Pierce. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen for Giddens. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback gonna be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you admit?
And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead in this game. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that